Well, Connor, Jeff Blashill kind of called this time period a bit of a mini break for you guys, and this is kind of like a mini training camp. Just how valuable was the time off, and what'd you do?
Yeah, I thought it was nice for our group. Mentally, everyone kind of get a little break, and a lot of guys kind of went away on a little trip, or some went home, stuff like that. So, yeah, it was nice.
How does it feel to be back with this group of guys? I know you mentioned before this is just a bunch of 20-year-olds having fun playing hockey and really traveling the country here.
Yeah, no, it's fun. I mean, we miss each other. We're family in here, so a lot of us went on a trip together or with some guys, whatever. But I think we were all pretty fired up to get back in the rink and just be with each other and whatnot.
With the Winter Olympics obviously happening right now, how much have you been watching Team Canada, and what have you learned when it comes to maybe handling things that are out of your control?
To be honest, the games are pretty early, so I haven't watched too much. Or today, obviously, we practiced, but keeping up with it and trying to watch highlights and recaps and whatnot, and just of all the teams. But obviously, it's fun to watch. It's the best players in the world. So, I haven't been able to watch full games too much.
When we talked at the beginning of the season, you said one of the things you've learned so far is just handling the NHL schedule, just making sure your body and mind kind of stays mentally ready. What'd you do in the break to make sure that, you did stay ready?
Yeah, just kind of get away a bit, not think about hockey, have some time to, just have fun and chill and, let your body kind of recover. And then obviously now we got 10 days or whatever to ramp it back up on the ice and get our system and stuff ready. But I think everyone's coming in pretty fresh mentally just with the little break.
You're starting to take face-offs again. Know that you had the injury there back in December. I think the plan sounds like it's always been for you to really start taking face-offs again after the Olympic break. How does it feel to be getting back into your game in that point?
It's good. You always want to play your full position and get to kind of do everything like that, not have to have guys that aren't as comfortable in there. So, it's nice for me.
What's it been like so far playing for Jeff Blashill? What kind of culture has he brought in that isn't showing up in the standings right now?
He's been great. He's been great. I think you saw the difference in our game, I think, a little bit. He knows our strengths and knows how we're going to win. So, for a long time there we were in it, and you go on a little run, you get back in it, so that's kind of what we're focused on.
What kind of culture has he brought in and is being built here?
I think it's a collective of all our guys, coaches, management, players, obviously, building that. And, I think we have a good culture now. Everyone comes and wants to go and practice, compete against each other, make each other better. And like I said before in the room, we just have a lot of fun together. It's not too tense in here, I think that's a positive. So, it's definitely, I think, a big year for us in that sense. But, we want to get back into contention.
Before the injury, you were one of the really top scorers in the NHL, factoring into nearly half the goals here for this team. What's key for you to getting back to that form again?
I'm not too worried. I think I had a lot of games after coming back from injury that were good. I had some that weren't so good, but just finding that consistency again. But I'm not overly worried about that. Just kind of play my game, and I know what I'm capable of and what our team's capable of.
Lastly, can I ask, how is the group chat with PCA, Caleb, and Modest? What's got to happen to cause for it to pop off?
I don't know. I've texted with them individually a few times. What
is that friendship like between you guys? PCA, when I was out in Arizona for spring training, talked about just the bond and the friendship you guys have.
Yeah, I think it's, kind of been small interactions so far, but, it's cool that we all, take pride in, obviously, Chicago sports and want to kind of join everyone together a little bit. And, I think everyone's in a similar spot with, obviously, the Bears are a pretty young team. We're a pretty young team. I don't know the Cubs' whole roster, but obviously he's a young player. So, just kind of trying to build the whole Chicago sports. I think it's pretty cool.
Awesome. Thanks, Connor.